What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Kevin Samuels has a very diverse fan base, and it's just not, the elite guys or the medical doctors or the attorneys or the business owners that watch him. We have a lot of brothers that are in the streets that watch Kevin Samuels, okay? And I know there's this whole beef between, the Pookie and Ray Ray class of guys and the working class guys and some of the guys who are, a little bit more pristine, a little bit more educated. But black men understand one another more than we want to give credit to. And Bosco 100 really didn't like Kevin Samuels. And if you guys know what Bosco 100 is, he's a very popular person here on social media. He's a member of the Queen Street Bloods. But I started knowing about Bosco 100 in about 2012 or 11 when he had a beef with another Inglewood rapper by the name of Ice Burgundy. And what happened was with that beef with Ice Burgundy, he was set up and he was beat up by a guy by the name of Rosemo. Rosemo was later killed right after that. And, Bosco 100, he's had a lot of beefs with a whole bunch of other people, WAG 100, most notably. But when he talked about Kevin Samuels, he said he thought he was zesty at first, a guy who was bashing women. All right. Now, I want to play this clip because Bosco 100 actually apologized to Kevin Samuels on Instagram. I'll try to beep out a lot of the curse words because, he is a gangster, right? So he do talk his shit. But let's go ahead on and play that clip.
I ain't gonna lie, blood. I gotta apologize to Kevin Samuels. You know what? I apologize. I always thought blood was zesty, always bashing women and all the things, but I just heard that nigga say some real shit on live. That nigga told the you are mine. The kids are yours. I belong to God. That was hard, blood. Jesus, stay that was hard.
So you heard what he had to say. And again, zesty means like, he thought he was a little suspect or something like that. But you know what? The thing with a lot of us is that a lot of black men will be like, well, I don't really know who this guy is, but let me just listen to what he got to say. And when Kevin Samuels said to the lady, you belong to me, the kids belong to you, I belong to God, in that order. I'm gonna tell you like that. A lot of black men feel that. I mean, if you really like the black community, that's how a lot of black men feel. And I'm gonna tell you like this. You have brothers just because they come from the streets or they were involved in the streets, that don't mean that they don't love their kids. They don't want to see a black family. Because a lot of those brothers, I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of those brothers want their kids to be better than them. They want a nice wife. They want to have the nice things, their kids to be protected and their wife to be protected. All right? Every black man wants to be a black man, and anything that puts black men in a positive image, you'd be surprised how many brothers out there want to see that happen. Because I'm going to tell you like this. We just talked about the brother that went into the jailhouse, okay? And he was the one that was out there at the bank trying to get some money out. And, the brother Ryan Coogler went to USC, went to Sac State, Wakanda. Guess what? You still going to get labeled as a black man, right? And that's the one thing that Bosco 100 and a lot of other black men understand. Hey, we want the ability to still be a black man, still be able to raise our kids. And just because one person is an educated person and another person's from the working class, that don't mean nothing. And I want to talk about this, right? You'd be surprised how much Kevin Samuels has related to urban black people. A lot of times he call and we'll be on the phone. You could just hear people in the background. He can not even finish the comment. Somebody like, hey, Kevin, yeah, man, I love what you do. Hey, bro, love what you do. Hey, bro, these are people from all walks of life. These ain't just, your Damon John class or, you know what I mean, the future class of guys. Everybody feeling what he got to say, all right? And I want to say this too for a lot of black men in the black manosphere. One of my things I've tried to do, if I haven't tried to do anything else, is to bridge the gap between the, upper middle class, higher class black man and the everyday working brother. Or I will even send out the everyday working brother, because that's really what Obsidian deals with. The guys who are the Pookie and the Ray Ray class. You know, the guy that was in the streets and is trying to get out that life. A guy who, who was selling drugs or something, he stopped. Now he owned 10 trucks. You know, a guy, who was doing, this, and all of a sudden he got a cleaning business. You know, all of a sudden he got restaurants. Okay. He's doing his thing. And that's what I want to talk about, because as a black man, we have to, and shout out to brother AJ Simmons. He's a great story of that too. You know, a brother that was, living a lifestyle that was different. And look at him now. We can't discount our black men who had, went the a wrong way, a wrong path. Shit, 6 years ago, I was dead broke. All right. And there's been many days my life could have been different because a turn of a car or a split second, I could have had a felony. Just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of black men have a lot in common. A lot of brothers in the streets watch us. I be in Africa all the time, man, and some dude from America, some dudes in Africa. Hey, bro, watch you all the time, man. Love what you do. You sit and you talk to people. Man, there's guys that was in the military, guys that was selling keys, all kind of people. Black men have a lot in common, because a lot of us that make it out, let's say for some of us as black men, we start making a lot of money. A lot of our family's still in the hood. People we go to church with, all right? A lot of our people that we go to church with are in the hood, all right? We might be the first people to make it out. A lot of us ain't come from the black elite. You know what I'm saying? We sing the same Guide Me Over That Great Jehovah songs and the Pass Me Nots and the Dr. Watt hymns and all that in the black church. Hey, we from there, all right? I'm from Del Paso Heights. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody better than nobody over there. We went through the same thing that many black men would go through in urban black communities, single parent homes. I lived in I lived in LA half my life. I lived in on Grape Street, 112th Street. I lived in Santana Block Crip neighborhood. I done lived in Atlantic Drive, South Side Atlantic Drive Compton Crip, right on the border of Kelly Park. I've seen it all. And I got so much in common with black men from there because I'm from there. And just because I'm doing a little bit better right now, that don't denounce. We all are looked at as the bottom. We all looked at a lot of times by our women as guys who can't lead, as guys who can't do this, and we all trying to prove ourselves. And that's the one thing that's bringing the black men from the working class, the middle class and upper class together. And we gotta look at this as black men. We need each other. I don't care where you come from. If you a black man trying to do the right thing, I don't care what you're doing or you want to do the right thing. We all need each other. We gotta stop this war between the social classes of black men, okay? Because a lot of these guys that's in the streets, they're geniuses. They might not be an academic genius, but they understand what they're doing. And we need to give each other a chance. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.